What's going on, you guys? It's June 14th, so let's get on with your midweek deals. So first off, we have a game called Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 2 is a FPS zombie fighter. You can play with up to 6-player co-op, and there's also a new 12-player survival mode. In this game, you're basically just going to hack and slash large groups of zombies. This game is going to be free to play for 5 days, so until the end of day Sunday. And if you enjoy it, it's going to be 50% off, which leaves it around $16.50. So at 50% off, this game is on par with its previous sales. The next Steam midweek sale is Dying Light. Dying Light is another zombie survival action game. In this, it's an FPS which matches parkour with zombie hordes. This is a new edition which brings in enhanced visuals, and extra gameplay modes, as well as little other tweaks that they've made to the game. This game is regular $60, but is currently on sale for $24. This game has previously gone lower at 66% off, but not since 2015, so this is pretty on par with previous sales. The other game that Steam's promoting for its midweek sales is Space Hulk Deathwing. This game is a FPS based on the Warhammer 40k universe. The reviews in this game are fairly mixed, but they do seem to say that they enjoy it whether they're a Warhammer fan or not. From what I can gather, this is based off a very popular board game, and it's based in space. You're going to take on the role as a space Terminator type person as you mow down different aliens. There are some very mixed reviews for this game. It cites AI issues and performance drops, but it's still overall positive. Originally this game is $50, but it's on sale for $30, which is the lowest ever recorded price for this game. As for Humble Bundles, we do have one new one, which is the E3 2017 digital ticket. I'm not going to talk about this game a whole lot because there is mostly DLC and loot boxes for games that you may or may not have. One game you can get for this bundle for $1 or more is Gemini Heroes Reborn. This game follows a 20-year-old girl called Cassandra. Cassandra uses her time travel and telekinesis powers in order to solve puzzles and defeat bad guys. Interestingly enough, this game was developed as a kind of side project from a TV series on NBC. Also, in the $1 or more, you get beta access to SpellForce 3. SpellForce 3 is claiming to be a mix of RTS and RPG. In the pay above average, which is currently sitting a little under $5, you can get XCOM. XCOM Enemy Unknown is a turn-based strategy game. In XCOM, you're going to use very futuristic Marines in order to fight off alien invasions. In the $15 or more bundle, you're going to get HackyZack. HackyZack is an action platformer puzzle game where you're going to use different physics in order to bounce balls to the finish line. Also, in the $15 or more section, you're going to get Verdun. Verdun is an FPS based in World War I, so there's going to be a lot of trench fighting. There are some tactical things you're going to have to think about here in order to take over the enemy. I've talked about Verdun a little bit before, so I'm not going to go too much in depth about it. Also, in the $15 or more bundle, you're going to get PAC-MAN Championship Edition 2. This game basically just takes the original PAC-MAN and then upgrades the graphics so it looks a little bit more 3D, and also gives PAC-MAN a couple more abilities. The rest of this bundle is made up primarily of bonuses and DLC as previously mentioned. So in the $1 as well as the games, you're going to get 500 Amazon coins. These Amazon coins are pretty useless unless you live in the US, UK, or Germany. These can be used towards purchases of games through the Amazon store. You also get packs, bundles, or DLC for the following games: Crossout, Battle Island Commanders, Gems of War, HAWKEN, MXM, Blade and Shadow, Blade and Soul, Tyranny, Gotham City Imposters, which is a free-to-play game, and Rock of Ages 2. And then for the second tier, which is beat average, you're going to get packs or DLC for Robocraft, Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, First Assault, Riders of Icarus, Neverwinter, Dreadnought, and Paragon. In the $15 or more, you're going to get 2 Twitch crates. These crates are going to contain either Twitch emotes, badges, or Twitch coins, but it's going to be a gamble as to what you get. You will also get DLC for Duke Nukem Bulletstorm Tour. And finally, you're going to get a DLC for Total War Warhammer. I'm not entirely sure how to value this bundle considering it's largely DLC, loot boxes, and some coupons of some other games. But honestly, since it's got such a wide variety of DLC and loot boxes, it's absolutely worth nothing to me. I'm giving this one a pass. On another note, you do have 11 days to pick up the Sekai bundle, which has a bunch of anime-based visual novels. This includes games like Nekopara, Fault Milestone, Sunrider Academy, and many, many more. With that, let's move on to our way less disappointing notable sales. The first game we have is Overcooked. Overcooked is by far one of my favorite multiplayer games that I play with friends all the time. Overcooked is up to 4 players, couch co-op only, and in this game you're going to get a bunch of recipes and you're going to try cook them together. It sounds a lot easier than it actually is as you're fighting the clock. You don't want to overcook food because it's going to set it on fire, and honestly there's going to be a lot of yelling involved. You're going to cook everything in absolutely ridiculous settings, such as on a rocking ship where all of the tables are going to fly down to the other side, on ice where you can slip off and fall into the water, which gives you a time penalty, or you're going to be underneath a volcano where you can fall into lava. Overcooked does have 1 paid DLC available as well as 1 free DLC, and it's honestly a lot of fun whether it's with friends or family. Overcooked is on sale for 55% off at the Humble Bundle store. This makes it a little bit over $7.50, which is absolutely fantastic considering how fun this game is, and it is by far the lowest price this game has ever been. Another notable sale is Yooka-Laylee. This game is already 33% off on the Humble Bundle store, which is surprising because it did come out just a couple of months ago. This game is a spiritual successor to the old N64 game Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Basically, a bunch of the Rare devs came together and have been kickstarting this game, and they've been working on it for several years. There was an absolute fanfare for this game, and included myself. I was totally hyped for this game, but it was quite disappointing when it came out. As someone who considers Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie some of my favorite all-time games, it definitely hit me right in the nostalgia bone. Everything from the sounds the characters makes to the sense of humor, everything followed the same lines as Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. However, this game does fall a little flat because there's very few worlds, unlike Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, and also the gameplay is kind of meh. They simply shove in way too many collectibles into this game, which is not the point, and also they're just in the most random spots. They're not even leading you to new areas, they're just kind of thrown around the world, kind of absent-mindedly. Did I still enjoy Yooka-Laylee? Definitely. Not as much as I was hoping to. In fact, it's still not even completed. Yooka-Laylee's never been on sale on Steam yet, so this is by far the lowest it's ever been at $27. However, with how bad the reviews have been, it may go down in the Steam sale, which is happening very, very soon. And finally, we have Tyranny. Tyranny is a fantasy-based RPG game. It comes complete with a branching story, so all of your choices matter in this game. The reviews for this game are fairly positive. They like the types of combat, the teams, and honestly, it's a pretty good-looking game. However, the story seems kind of hit or miss depending on the person. The base Tyranny game is on sale on Steam for $29. However, if you're looking for a slightly cheaper deal, Humble Store has it on sale for 64% off, and that includes the Overlord Edition, which includes ringtones and other bonus materials. If you're looking to save a couple of extra dollars, then you can get the Commander's pack, which includes the base game as well as just a few bonus features. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed E3, and you guys can look forward to the Steam sale, which is happening very, very shortly. The exciting news is, or not so exciting news for your wallet, I guess, is that the Steam Summer Sale is happening very soon. It is happening on June 22nd. Shortly after going live, I will make a top 10 buys of Steam Sale or something very, very similar. As per the previous video, if you let me know what you like, didn't like, or games that you're interested in, then there is a free Steam key in it for you. I will include the link to the Steam keys available below. All you need to do is comment and like the video, and I will send out a Steam key to you. Thank you once again, you guys. I will see you on Friday.